Hey folks, Saturday 25th of May, it's 7:15 p.m. That's the H&S 450. No, it's not mine. I'm very lucky that I'm borrowing that. Yeah, could have been a little better of a day today. At least I'm on the field doing something. I am spreading manure. This is this year's sorghum ground, possibly the main sorghum ground. There might be more sorghum going in. We'll get to that in another video. Spreading some manure. Things are going pretty darn good for the most part. I'll explain that spreader in 2 seconds. I figure another 20, good 20 loads, maybe 25. This field will be completely caked with manure. Now, I'm not in big crunch mode just yet with this field. This is sorghum. We don't dare plant sorghum here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan or any other place, colder climate, whatever, till rule of thumb is 10th of June, which is sneaking up real quick. All right, what the heck's going on here? I absolutely blew out the back end of my spreader. It literally exploded. I'll show you in some other video exactly what I did and for what you not to do, because I share a little bit of blame in what happened to that spreader. Long story short, the two back panels blew apart that hold the the housing of the bearing of the beater. It's not a goner, it can be fixed, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's about a good $2,500, $3,000 a day. But yeah, things are going great. They're going phenomenal. Phenomenal. There's that word, son of a bitch. It's been a beautiful Saturday. Things have dried up in just magnum proportions here. I still can't hit some of the fields for corn, as far as disking. Folks, I don't even have a field disked yet. And don't let this play tricks on you here. This did dry up a little bit here, but there's so many bad spots on this field, it's not even funny. With a hope and a prayer, I'm going to be doing some disking tomorrow. I'll be disking that main cornfield over by the farm. Getting that prepped, which would be real nice. It's another step. But we got an all-out gusher coming Monday, and I can't have that field prepped and planted tomorrow in preparation for all that rain on Monday. So we'll be down again. What are you going to do? Very impressed with that spreader. Holy crap. Double the production, probably better than that, It got some getting used to though. This is only my second load. It's got a hydraulically driven apron. Well, for some of you, that's probably just second nature. For me, I've never had one of those before. It takes a little getting used to, but it's not too bad. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm making an adjustment right now. I want to slow it down just a little bit. It's just a little too thick. Ride's nice because of those two floats. In fact, with double the load on there, I'm in less half trouble that single with those truck tires on that like to just sink. So this has been a true blessing here. Let me make something very clear. Probably like anybody else, I hate borrowing stuff. I'm not going to tell you that I got bad luck, but I really don't have the greatest luck. I don't like borrowing things. Number one, I just don't like doing it. It's not mine, for God's sakes. Number two, you break something. But anyway, the world is not perfect. Sometimes in some cases, like the case today, the only thing that I can do is spread manure. I can't sit still. So I'm very fortunate and lucky enough to have some great neighbor farmers that have equipment like this that are more than willing. Not only did they borrow this to me, the second we got off the phone, they hooked it up and they brought it to the farm, for crying out loud. A lot to be thankful for today. Yeah, there's a lot more to be said. I'll leave it at that. So, pretty stinking lucky. Oh, she's been a day. I ain't gonna lie to you, she's been a day. Okay, I've had some great affiliation here in the last day or two with Mr. Rowdy Yates, and was lucky enough that Rowdy brought his wife Erica around this evening as well. Great little visit. Has to do with a little bit of small amount of business together. Folks, if you want to see what I'm talking about, get on over to the Rowdy Yates channel. Check out their story if you haven't already. And kind of stay tuned. And great visit, and I look forward to seeing what he's doing with what we had here this last day. So yeah, always great to catch up with Mr. Rowdy and stories, and I really enjoy it. Kind of helping each other, and that's what it's all about. I mean, look what I'm doing right now, for crying out loud. So yeah, it's been kind of a crappy day, but we're not gonna punch the windows out or get all schnockered up and go find your worst enemy and get in a fist fight, because kids, that doesn't help anything. It doesn't help nothing. But, I'm getting off track here. Get on over that Rowdy Yates channel, folks. Go check out what I've been talking about. Great people. I can now say great neighbors, great relationship, friendship, and yeah, pretty neat. I look forward to it myself. All right, here's the deal. If anybody's still watching after all my blabbing and complaining's over, folks. I'm about to drop this tractor and this spreader here in a little bit, and we are going to make a video. It's going to be up right after this. In fact, I'm going to start production of that video in about 30 minutes. And we're going to have a cattle yard tour. Reason being is a couple big things that just happened. Number one, we started grazing this morning. You're about to see a whole bunch of happy cows and calves. Number two, Holstein heifers are there. 30 out of the 40 are there for custom raising Holstein heifers. That's starting off great. They were pretty cantankerous when they were delivered, but that's natural. It has nothing to do with the animals. They are just beautiful. I hope some keen eyes get a real good look at these Holstein heifers. You can tell for yourselves what kind of animals we're dealing with here. And we're dealing with breeding age Holstein heifers. And we'll look at the calves, the bottle calves, the bulls inside the barn, and we'll kind of go from there. We're even going to jump on the Ranger and go up to the pasture. So it's that time of year. We're going to go get a little serenity in a world that's not full of a lot of it right now up here. Not only up here, but basically the whole damn Midwest. Some other places we just can't get in the fields. Nobody can. Your $500,000 tractors cannot get in the fields. But it's coming sooner than later. Weather like this continues, we'll be able to. In fact, like I said, I might be able to go discing tomorrow. I hope so. But a little hope and a prayer, and we'll see what happens. I hope everybody's doing okay. Let's remember what this Memorial Day weekend is really about. But add into the mix, it's also a great opportunity to get together with friends and family and a barbecue and a gathering and everything else. And I hope everybody's experiencing that. I don't really have a whole lot going on here this weekend, except for a little bit of business at hand here. It has to be done, and yeah, we'll go from there. Stay tuned to a video right after this, folks. Hope everybody's doing okay. Talk to you sooner than later.